All right, all right, all right. We are back once again. Mr. Pauline in the house. Today, we're going to replace the thermostat in that housing. Check engine lights on for it. The fans are constantly on when you turn the truck on, and they're on for about 5 minutes after you turn the truck off. That will reset when we reset the check engine light. So let's go ahead and get on the thermostat housing. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to drain the coolant from the bottom of the vehicle and then start working on top. So let's get it done. Okay, okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a flathead, and we're going to take this sucker off. And that'll just give us a lot more room. We could probably do it just it being right there, but you know what? Let's make life easier and just take this off. All right, so I'm just going to grab my screwdriver here. Might have to do more than just take off this little clip here. Not bad. See that? Something really. There's something on the other side, which is the air. Okay, so we'll just take that off as well. So just grab your screwdriver and get to the other side. This whole air filter is loose. Loosen that. And I'm doing this early in the morning, so this engine is not hot one bit. And that's it. Pull that sucker out of there. Actually, no, it's not it. There's something else behind it. But for the most part, I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna leave it right there. Shouldn't be in my way. That should be enough room to do anything. See that? All we need to do is get that black piece off. So I'm gonna take this off. You can see somebody's been in here before. That's not original. So I'm gonna take off all this stuff right here. It's like size 10 for them both. What do I like about my job? Being able to stay home, work the hours I want, work as long as I want, take as many smoke breaks as I want. I don't have anybody to tell me what to do but me, myself, and I. That's why I like working for myself. That's why I like working from home. And all of you customers that make it possible for me to be able to do this, much appreciated. We'll just see how it films. I don't know if you can see me or not, but we'll do our best over here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my screwdriver. I'm going to loosen up this. I've got some pliers. I got to take that upper hose off. Take this off here. Gosh, these spring actions with the, you got to use pliers, man. I can't stand these guys. There we go. Pull that off. So I got that off. Let me go and put some underneath. I can throw away when I'm done. This. Just in case a little coolant spills. I'm sure there's going to be some hanging around still. Which it's all just going to roll off of that. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We got a 10. A tool. This is what we're using today. So I'm going to go ahead and just loosen this. I'm going to pull off the upper hose. I mean, this is how easy this is. What? Okay. Got the hose off. I mean, this is a pretty straightforward job. It's not very hard. And the third one. Let's see what it looks like. I thought it was going to be broken or something. It's not really broken. Maybe it's just stuck and not opening some. Let me see if I can see inside the top here. All right, and it took them 10 minutes to get the part here. I mean, this is like a whole real 20-minute job, really. So, yep, this is the new one, identical. We're ready to install. I mean, how much more easier could we ask for something to be done? You know what I mean? Wow. I mean, that is about it. Button up your stuff. Make sure you fill up your coolant. Make sure you get the right coolant, that good old Dex cool, and start it up and let it run a bit. And you may have to take your vehicle into a place where they can reset the check engine light, unless you want to just reset the battery. I have my little check engine code thing, so I'm just going to reset it myself. But I mean, simple as that. That's how easy this job is done. Hope to see you guys next time.